person. I smile a lot.
For real?
Yeah.
Yes, you want to hear it? Paparatoro, ciao Valentini.
La si Venezia.
Ciao Valentiero, ciao Valentini.
Ciao
That he took this precious angel, Brittany Murphy, from us, and all these people around Diddy seem to be unalived by pneumonia as young, thriving people. I know way more about this than I probably should because I loved the woman, but she passed away in 2009 from pneumonia and anemia because that's normal at 32, right? She also had the same coroner as Whitney Houston, Paul Walker, Tom Petty, Michael Jackson, and Kim Porter, who is his...
The heartbreaking story of Brittany Murphy's tragic passing in 2009 still resonates with fans, but recent bombshell revelations are shaking Hollywood to its core. The feds have uncovered shocking new evidence that could change everything we thought we knew about her death. Murphy, who was originally reported to have died of natural causes, including pneumonia, just like Kim Porter, may not have passed away as we were led to believe. In fact, authorities now suggest that Ashton Kutcher, Murphy's ex, and his close friend Diddy may be connected to her untimely demise. This explosive new evidence not only points to a disturbing link between her death and Porter's, but also suggests that there may be something much more sinister behind the scenes. With these fresh discoveries, the investigation has taken a dramatic turn, potentially leading to major revelations and the involvement of high-profile figures. What's the truth? The answers are finally coming to light.
After all this Diddy stuff has come out, it's very suspicious. So let us find out that you were involved in this, because we loved this woman. Rest in peace, beautiful.
Darlings, let me tell you about one of Hollywood's most heartbreaking losses, Brittany Murphy, pure magic on screen. From asterisk clueless asterisk to asterisk just married asterisk and asterisk 8 Mile asterisk, she was destined for greatness. But everything changed on that tragic day, December 20th, 2009. Picture this. Brittany collapsed in her bathroom at home, where she lived with her husband, Simon Monjack, and her mother, Sharon Murphy. When her health took a terrifying turn, Sharon had to make that devastating call to authorities.
Brittany, please come back.
They rushed Brittany Murphy to Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles, desperately trying to save her life, but tragically, she didn't make it. Fans were left devastated, and soon, questions began to swirl about what had really happened in those final hours. The official story was that she had been battling flu-like symptoms, but Sharon, her mother, later revealed heart-wrenching details that painted a much darker picture. She recalled that Brittany had collapsed on the patio, struggling to breathe. "Mommy, I can't catch my breath, help me," Brittany had begged. Sharon would replay those moments over and over in her mind. Known for her dramatic nature, Brittany's last hours seemed like a cry for help. When Brittany begged for oxygen, Simon, her husband, claimed it could stop her heart. Can you imagine? Then came another terrifying event, a seizure that seemed to last forever. As a caring mother, Sharon tried to ease her daughter's suffering by making her some hot tea with ginger and lemon. Her lips were dry, her body severely dehydrated. Sharon insisted she drink, trying to keep her hydrated in her desperate state, but this is where things start to get really suspicious. Ed Winter, the coroner's assistant chief, told People magazine that Brittany was severely sick with pneumonia and terribly anemic. The story was clear: her illness and complications with medications led to her death. Case closed, right? Not so fast, darling. There were too many red flags to ignore. First, Simon had told People that Brittany wasn't taking any medications, just herbal remedies that couldn't have impacted her heart. He insisted she was using only feminine products and cough syrup, nothing dangerous. But when the autopsy came back, there was a different story. A mixed concoction of medicines was found in her system. So, what was going on? Why the discrepancy between Simon's claims and the autopsy results? It doesn't end there, honey. Let's talk about Kim Porter's tragic story, because the eerie similarities between her death and Brittany's will send chills down your spine. Kim Porter, just like Brittany, had no significant medical history but developed flu-like symptoms just days before her passing. She was treated by a house-call physician and even received a vitamin cocktail from a nurse, but hadn't seen a regular doctor in 2 years. Only a month before her death, she had returned from a trip to Africa, feeling perfectly fine. And yet, just like Brittany, the Los Angeles County Coroner's Office ruled her death as lobar pneumonia. Another tragic coincidence. But wait, it gets darker. Word on the street was that Kim Porter had been working on a tell-all book about Diddy before her death. She was reportedly ready to spill the tea to the feds, telling friends she was terrified. Many believe that Diddy, knowing the secrets she was about to reveal, silenced her permanently. And Britney. Poor Britney was allegedly going through something similar in her final days. Reports suggest she was terrified of something, someone, and perhaps of the same people who may have been involved in Kim's death. According to The Hollywood Reporter S. Alex Benblock, both Britney and Simon were hiding from something or someone. They were paranoid about paparazzi discovering their illness, fearing it would end their careers in Hollywood. This web of paranoia that Simon created around Britney became a prison, cutting her off from anyone who might have questioned his control. In fact, Simon even claimed that they were being watched by helicopters and that their phones were being bugged. That deep-seated fear only added to the tragic isolation that Britney felt, and ultimately, it may have sealed her fate. What's the real story behind Britney's death? With all these chilling similarities and the web of deception, we may never know the full truth.
Kutcher, give a shout out.
I'm doing a charity this year, and I'm glad to touch with my boys' charity, and we're gonna do it every year with another charity.
So what's the real story here? Well, fans have come up with a shocking theory. The belief is that when Britney got close to Ashton Kutcher, she uncovered his involvement in Diddy's scandalous parties and threatened to expose everything. Desperate to keep his secret safe, Ashton allegedly called his good friend Diddy for help. Diddy, known for handling threats to his empire, may have dealt with Britney the same way he supposedly did with Kim Porter when she threatened to expose his dark dealings. After everything that's come out about Hollywood recently, fans are convinced something sinister was at play. One fan commented, "Brittany Murphy strikes me as the kind of woman who wouldn't stay silent about young men and women being victimized, so Ashton had to take care of her." Another revealed, "I heard Britney had a friend in Homeland Security she was confiding in." It's not just fans asking questions, Britney's own family couldn't accept the official story. In 2013, her father, Angelo Bertolotti, hired a private investigator, and the results were absolutely shocking. The report found heavy metals in Britney's system at levels 2 to 10 times higher than what's considered safe. The official document stated that if accidental exposure was ruled out, the only logical explanation would be exposure to toxic metals, potentially administered by a third party with criminal intent. Angelo, his voice heavy with emotion, told Good Morning America "I have a feeling there was a definite situation here. It's poison, yes, I know that." And get this, one fan pointed out something truly disturbing about Diddy's connection to baby oil. According to Poison Control, aspiration pneumonia can occur if baby oil is breathed into the lungs, a less common but serious side effect. Looking at the chilling similarities between Britney's and Kim Porter's deaths, both women dying from pneumonia, both trying to escape something, and Simon's own mysterious death under similar circumstances, it's impossible to ignore. As Simon himself said before his death, the nature of this town is exploitive. Britney would be alive today if she were a housewife in Edison, New Jersey, where she grew up. Is this all just a coincidence? Fans don't think so. Britney deserves justice, and her family deserves answers. But what do you think? Did Ashton and Diddy have something to do with her passing? Will the feds finally take this seriously and investigate it properly? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to check out our other videos.